All right, so you can see uh they are still feeding. I've been here trying to feed them. They are still feeding. Once I notice that they are no longer eating, I will stop this feeding. And guess the kind of feed I'm using is called Alaqua 2 mm. That's what I'm feeding them now. So as they grow, I will decide whether I will, of course, when they leave this stage, when they are beyond this stage now, I can begin to feed them with other kind of the other kind of fish. Yeah, so for now we're using alaqua to start them, 2 mm alaqua. All right, so let's insist on them feeding, eating, because actually you know that fishes, the more they eat, the more they grow. My intention for this fish is to raise them to not to table size, but to smokable size. Smokable size. Well, this is what I will be doing for you, giving you the diary of these 150 fishes in 1 pound, and of course, telling you all the processes that I'm following to make sure that they come up, they become very, they grow up well. All right, and so as it is, they seems to have reduced the way they are feeding. I've been here feeding for a while, so you see some feed are hanging. So I'm not going to pour any other feed again. I'm going to return this to my feed and allow them to just pick these ones on top. Once they are able to pick these ones on top, then I think I am okay. They can then rest. Yeah, so you can see, because if they don't finish picking these ones on top, like all these feeds you are seeing on top like this, they can end up becoming contaminating the water. So I'm just waiting for them to pick them. But if I notice they are not picking them, I'm going to use my net to remove all of them, remove them, and throw them away. If I notice, if I'm still watching them, if they are not picking, I'll remove them. I'll use net to capture all the feed and remove them, because it seems like they are all filled up and they are not ready to do anything about the feed on top. They are just playing. They don't seem to be worried about the food again. So you can see they just keep coming up, and then I would think they will pick it, but of course they are still picking one after the other, but they are not rushing it anymore. So I will have to now stop this now. Remove all the feed. All right, so because these feeds are still on top, they are still floating, and the fishes doesn't seem to have interest on them anymore. I am using this net now to remove them, because I know that if I don't remove them, they will become contamination. They will contaminate this water faster and make it start smelling and smelling, and then of course even have the capacity to make the fish to cause the fish harm. Because once water is contaminated, the fish become unsafe on them inside that water. So you see, I am removing them. This is actually wastage. This feed could have been used to feed this fish. This feed could have been used to feed this fish in again and again. So you see, this wastage, a whole lot of wastage here. So I ensure that when you are doing yours, make sure you pay attention. It was actually because there was a call that came into my phone, and I was just using a making call and forgot to notice how far they have eaten, and how their speed of picking has reduced. So you can see, the more the speed of their picking reduced, you should also reduce how many feed you pour inside the pond. So you see, they are not interested. They are not interested at all. And you see that I'm cleared most of them. So the ones I could not clear, maybe little ones, one after the other that are there, perhaps they will pick it. Some of them who that have not really noticed that there was food, they can come up and pick them. But If they don't even pick it, at least it will still, the fact that I have even reduced it, so you can see the quantity of feed that I am removing from the water. You can see them, and just to keep the pond ready for them. So always do this, especially when the fish immune system is still very low, when they are still very young as well. And then now that they just brought them into another pond, they may pick those feed later, but you can't tell, except you want to sit down and be watching them to know whether they have picked it or not. So you see, I've removed them all. I've removed them, most of them. So maybe just one or two or three remain. So that one is it can be removed. They can later pick on them, or those ones are not enough to actually cause the real plenty contamination. Yeah. So if it is possible, remove everything. If it is possible, remove everything. But it's a wastage. You see, it's wastage. This could have fed how many fishes in the next feeding. Yeah. So this. Thank you. This is Jupiter Farm and the diary of 150 fishes. This is day 2, and we are just fed our fish for the very first time. And you see what just happened. We had leftover that they didn't eat on top of the water, and you see all of them have eaten and gone down the pond and go and stay. All right. So do not forget to subscribe to our channel, share our content, and go. Hit on the bell notification, and of course go to the comment section and let me know if you want me to continue doing this video, and you want to be seeing the growth of this fish. And of course, you know that if you click on the bell notification, it will help you to see the daily progress of this fish. Thank you.